Thank you, Madam Speaker. We first see the item called Children's Special Allowances in the 1999 budget revenue estimates. If we add in all the subsequent amounts, you get a staggering $266.6 million. I'd like to table this document. 90% of CFS kids are Indigenous, so this equates to $240 million for my people's children. If even only half was kept in trusts, kids coming out of the CFS system today as a young adult would finally have a fair shot in life with a decent nest egg. What is this government's plan to reinstate these trusts?
The Honourable Minister of Education and Training.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I thank the member for the question. This is an issue that those of us on this side of the House feel very strongly about as well. It was the previous government that began the habit of clawing back or taking the Children's Special Allowance to fund child welfare programs, CFS programs here in the province of Manitoba. And during the time that they were in government, the number of children in CFS grew dramatically to over 11,000. And I suspect that the member shares my concern that that money maybe not was put to the best use. So going back, I wish we could rewrite history, in this case again, and get it right because the government got it wrong before.
The Honourable Member for Kewatinook.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I've heard many stories of children just turned 18 being dropped off here at rundown bars along Main Street. Those are supposed to be days of celebration with birthday cakes, presents, celebrations, not of utter abandonment. Far too many foster children do not know love. These children can be dynamic members of society. I'd like to quote Cindy Blackstock. Great governments are not measured by interests or issues. They are measured by whether they stand on guard for the values of our country. Can we stand on guard for these valuable children? Can we give them their rightfully owed resources?
The Honourable Minister of Education and Training.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I certainly join this member in expressing her concern. I can share with her some further stories if she wants about particular charitable agencies that operate in the city of Winnipeg, talking about the CFS dump jobs that appear at their front gate. It is certainly nothing to be proud of, and I want to be a member of a government, and I know we intend to be a government that measures its success by how it treats its most vulnerable people.
Here.
The Honourable Member for Kewatinook on a final supplementary.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I look forward to that conversation. My federal cousins are doing their part to lift over 300,000 kids out of poverty by increasing the Canada Child Benefit. And I'd like to table this document. According to the report, there's 10,295 kids in care at an average of $490 monthly payment at 12 months equates to $60.5 million. We need an action plan today because this increase takes effect this month. I have previously called upon the new government to be proactive rather than reactive. Can we work today together and protect these children by making
Member's
it
time has
mandatory?
expired. The Honourable Minister of Education and Training.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I certainly share the member's concern. I know the Minister of Families has already had some discussions with his federal counterpart regarding the changes that have come down from the Canada Child Benefit Program, how that might work. And of course, if the member realizes that Children's Special Allowance Agreement that went back to 1999 was actually an agreement that was signed between the federal and provincial governments at the time, and that we expect that there'll probably be a new agreement put in place at some point regarding the Canada Child Benefit. I know that the Minister looks forward to an opportunity to make sure that that is structured in a way that benefits the children of Manitoba.